My name is Flash Isaac, and I'm a teacher from the future. When I was much younger, I saw thousands and thousands of people fail Jamb and unable to gain admission. This made me travel in time. Now I am back with the Flashlearners Jamb app and a series on YouTube tagged 120 Days to Jamb. My mission is to help you blast Jamb and as well get justice for everyone who Jamb has served breakfast. Hello, you are welcome to episode number 56 of the 120 Days to Jamb Physics with Flash Isaac. In the previous episode, I introduced mirrors. I explained that mirrors are reflective surfaces. These mirrors, they bounce back light. As such, they form images. The images formed by mirror can either be real or they can be virtual. And when it comes to mirror, you have the object, which is what is being captured by the mirror. If I am standing in front of the mirror, I am the object, while the version of me that you see in the mirror is referred to as the image. So the object is the source of the incident ray, because the rays, the reflection, the light is coming from the object, goes to the mirror, while mirror reflects that light, which can meet at a point to form image. If the light reflected by the mirror meets at a point, an image is formed at that point, we call that type of image a real image. And concave mirror are the type of mirrors capable of producing real images. Concave. Concave. Now, if there is no convergence, the image formed is referred to as virtual image. And I explained that mirrors can be plane or they can be curved or spherical. Plane images, or plane mirror rather, are the mirrors we use at home. They are flat surfaces. And the images formed by plane mirrors are, shortcut is SUVI, or you say SUVA. S means the images are the same size as the object. So the closer the object, the same size of the object, that is the same size of the image. Plane mirrors, they don't produce bigger images than the object. So the object and the image, they are same size irrespective of the distance of the object from the mirror. Meanwhile, there are types of mirror that the closer the object to the mirror, the bigger the image formed. And this type of mirrors are basically used in driving, in cars. They are convex mirrors. That is why convex mirrors are used for driving. As the object comes closer, the image gets bigger. Now, U is upright. The image formed by plane mirror are upright. It also means they are erect. Upright means erect. So V means they are virtual. Plane mirror produces virtual image. They don't produce real images. And L, they are laterally inverted. If I'm standing in front of the mirror, this is my right hand. The mirror image will show that I am raising my left hand. That is lateral inversion. So in summary, the images formed by plane mirrors are same size as the object, they are upright, they are virtual, and they are laterally inverted. Upright is the same thing as erect. Meanwhile, for convex mirrors, this is convex mirror. You are seeing from this side. The image forms are always erect, or you can say they are always upright. Erect, or you say upright. They are always virtual. They are virtual, and they are diminished. So for convex mirror, images are erect, or you can say they are upright, they are virtual, they are not real, and they are diminished. They get smaller, they are smaller than the object. Plane mirror, understood. Same size as the object, the images are upright, we say they are erect, they are virtual, and they are inverted. For convex mirror, we will say that the images are always erect, or you say they are upright, they are virtual, they are diminished. Understood. But for concave mirror, There are complications. The position of the object is what determines where the image is formed and the characteristics of the image. So if this is a concave mirror, and in the previous episode I gave parts of the concave mirror, which I will still explain right now. So concave is like this. The whole part is where you are seeing through. This other part is not reflective. So if you were to complete the sphere, this is sphere like this. If it is like this part is the concave, this outer part is the convex. So here will definitely be the middle of the sphere. If this is the middle of the sphere, here is the center of curvature. So in curved mirror or concave mirror, this C referred to as center of curvature. Center of curvature. So that is the center of the curve or supposed curve. Now, if this is center of curvature, of course, from this center to the end will be radius. So here to the end is radius of curvature. So for this type of mirror, this is the center of the mirror. From here to here will definitely be the radius of curvature. And the end of the mirror, this dot, this middle part of the curve here, is referred to as the pole. That is the pole of the mirror. And the center, or between the pole and the center of curvature, this middle is called the focus. And most times in concave mirror, the image is formed at the focus. Not most time, only and only if, okay, let's leave that out for now. What else? Between the focus and the pole is the focal length. So from this end to here, that is the length of the focus. The length of the principal focus is the focal length. And of course, this is the reflective surface or reflecting surface. And for every mirror, you have the image and you have the object. So the object is what is being placed. Like I said, if I put this in front of the mirror, the one I'm holding is the object. The one that the mirror forms is the image. So in this case, you see that this is the center of curvature, this is the focus, this is the pole, and this is the image. This is the object. So object AB means this is the up of the object, this is down. If this is the object I'm putting in the mirror, this is the posture of the object. So here is A, here is B, top is A, bottom is B. This is an object, AB standing. Where is this object standing? It is behind the center of curvature. This is C, or it is beyond the center of curvature. Now, where is the image formed? This is the image. The image is formed here, between the center of curvature and the focus. The object is beyond or behind the center of curvature, but look at where the image is being formed. It is formed between center of curvature and the focus. And look at the image. This is AB. The image formed is BA. Original is AB. The image formed is BA, meaning it has turned, it is inverted. So what does this tell you? Anytime an object is placed behind the center of curvature, the image that is formed will be between the center of curvature and the focus. And this image is inverted. And it is re-imaged. Concave mirrors produce re-images most of the time. It is only in one condition that concave mirrors do not produce re-image. And that condition is only when the object is between principal focus and the pole. If the object is between this focus and the pole, we are putting the object here, the image formed will be virtual. But apart from placing the object between this focus and the pole, every other place around here that you place that object, the image formed must be real. And the image formed by concave mirrors are inverted, except in this same case, except when you place the object between the focus and the pole. Look at this. The images formed by a concave mirror will always be real and inverted, except in one case. What is the case? The case where the object is between this focus and the pole. If you place object here between this focus and the pole, the image will not be real, the image will not be inverted. What would the image be? 1, it will be virtual. 2, instead of inverted, the image will be erect. Or you say the image will be upright. So that is it. So let's look at the placement of objects in concave mirror and the images that are formed. So I will take you through like the pictures on the screen, but once again, take note of the parts of the concave mirror: the pole, the principal focus, or you say the focus, the center of curvature. These are basically it. Now, any image you place like this, down this way, or down behind, it is not even up here, it is straight up or behind, we say that that object rather is at infinity. Is at infinity. So here we go. When you place for a concave mirror, when you place an object at infinity, image is formed at the focus. Image is formed at the focus. Now, what are the properties of this image? They are real, they are inverted, and they are highly diminished. It means they are smaller. The images are smaller. When you place an object at the focus for a concave mirror, the image produced is real, it is inverted, and it is highly diminished, so small. Now, what about when you place an object behind the center of curvature? Like in this case, this is center of curvature, the object is behind the center of curvature. The image that is formed will be real, inverted, and diminished. However, this image will be formed between center of curvature and the focus. As you can see here, the image is formed here between center of curvature and the focus, and you see it is inverted. It is smaller than the object itself. That is what we call diminish. So it is very easy to understand. Now, when you place an object at the center of curvature, which is here, if you place an object here like this, image that is formed will still be formed at that center of curvature. As you can see here, once you place an object at the center of curvature, image is formed at the center of curvature. Now, what is the property of this image? Of course, it will be real. Of course, it will be inverted, but it will not be diminished. It will be the same size as the object. So, when you place object at the center of curvature, in terms of size, it behaves like plane mirror because it is the same size, the image is the same size as the object. It is not enlarged, it is not diminished, it remains the same size. And when you place an object at the center of curvature, the image will be formed at that same center of curvature. And how about you place an object between the center of curvature and the focus? This is center of curvature, this is focus. Now, when you place when you place an object beyond center of curvature, you see that the image is formed at the center between the center of curvature and the focus. What if the image is now what if the object is now here? Where will the image be formed? So there is it. It will be formed beyond center of curvature. It is like a vice versa something. If you place an object beyond the center of curvature like this, the image will be formed between the center of curvature and the focus. Now, if you place an object between the center of curvature and the focus here, the image will now be formed beyond the center of curvature here. So they are opposite. I'm taking my time to explain all this so you don't miss anything. And you notice there are some things I say so many times. Not because I've lost it or I have all the time. It's because I want you to understand everything. Once an image is formed beyond or behind this C, center of curvature, when an object is placed behind this C, behind the center of curvature, like this, image is formed between the center of curvature and the focus or principal focus, here like this. And it is real, it is inverted, and it is diminished. If you now choose to place the object here, the image will now in turn be formed here, which is like vice versa. So what are the properties of the image? When the object is between center of curvature and the focus, the image is real, it is inverted, but in this case, it is enlarged. So sweet and interesting. When you place an object behind C or behind the center of curvature, image is formed between center of curvature and the focus. And the property of that particular image is real, inverted, and diminished, which is smaller. Now, if you now choose to place the object here between the center of curvature and the focus, the image will be opposite. First of all, the image will be formed beyond C. Secondly, instead of being diminished, the image will be enlarged, right? And the image will still be inverted. So if this is BA, here will be AB. If this is AB, here will be BA. It is now being inverted. Please understand and watch this video over and over again. And when you place objects at the principal focus, the image will be formed at infinity. This is another vice versa rule or vice versa process. When you place an object at infinity, the image will be formed at the focus. Now, when you place an object at the focus, which is here, image will be formed at infinity, which is to form straight here. And the property of the image is real, inverted, and enlarged. If you place an object at infinity, image is formed at the focus. And the property of that image is real, inverted, and diminished. Now, if you now say, okay, I'm not placing it at infinity, I am placing it at the focus. The image that is formed when you place it at the focus will be formed at infinity. And it will now be real, inverted, and enlarged instead of diminished. So, once again, let's look at the opposite. This and this are center of curvature and principal focus, center of curvature and focus. Here, they are inverse. Beyond the center of curvature, image is formed between center of curvature and focus. And when you place it between the center of curvature and the focus, image is formed beyond the center of curvature or behind the center of curvature. Now, for infinity, if you place an object at infinity, image is formed at focus and it is real, inverted, and diminished. For here, if you place it at the focus, the image is formed at infinity and it is real, inverted, and enlarged. For center of curvature, it is diminished. For center of curvature and focus, it is enlarged. And when you place the image between the principal focus and the pole, the image formed is virtual, erect, and enlarged. I've said a lot. Please make sure you understand. If you have further questions, please let me know. And if you don't understand this, don't proceed to the next. So, in summary, if image is placed at infinity, if object is placed at infinity, the image is formed at the focus and it is real, inverted, and diminished. If object is placed at the focus, image is formed at infinity and it is real, inverted, and enlarged. If object is placed behind the center of curvature, image is formed between the center of curvature and the focus, and it is real, inverted, and diminished. If object is placed between the center of curvature and the principal focus, the image is formed beyond the center of curvature, and it is real, inverted, and erect. If object is placed at the center of curvature, the image is formed at that same center of curvature, and it is real, inverted, and same size as the object. And if object is placed between principal focus and the pole, the image is virtual, erect, standing, not inverted, and it is enlarged. It is bigger, or you say magnified. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, we come to the end of this episode, and I do hope you found this interesting. Feel free to get the Flashlearners Jamb application and feel free to subscribe to this channel for more videos. See you in the next episode.